Novak, the fans are excited to see you back here in Shanghai. At this stage, I wondered, how do you decide which tournaments you're going to play, and could this be the last time you're playing here?
I don't think it's going to be the last time playing here, but you never know. I don't make any long-term plans. It's what I said in New York after I finished the tournament there. So I know I'm going to be playing here starting tomorrow, and then Athens. You know, that's the plan till the rest of the year. Let's see if I add up one or two tournaments more to the schedule. I decided to come here, I think mostly because of, you know, the fans and the support and how good they treat me, really. I mean, I feel great in Shanghai and also Beijing. You know, I haven't played there, but I had a lot of success, and I think the results that I've been making in both Beijing and Shanghai are testament to how I feel and on the court and off the court as well. So, you know, the practice session these days have been amazing. Felt like matches, honestly, the amount of people and the energy on the court. So that, you know, gives me even more motivation to do my best. So hopefully I can have a good tournament.
You've had another historic season this year. I wondered, how are you competing so well still? What part of your game have you got most trust in at the moment?
I think in terms of Grand Slam performances, semifinals in each one of them is really good. I mean, I don't want to say excellent because there's always part of me that believes that it wants to do better. It wants to win trophies, and that's what I aim for. But, you know, Sinner and Alcaraz were just too good, and they made, obviously, the difference in our matchups. Mm-hmm. But, you know, I think in terms of setting up goals and objectives for the season, this season was no different from most of the other seasons in my career, where I, you know, put Grand Slams as the main priority, and I think I played really good, best tennis basically on Grand Slams, which I'm happy about. And you know, I managed to win my 100th title as well, which is a great milestone. You know, I have this tournament, Athens, maybe another one till the rest of the year. So, you know, I'm always aiming for the highest. You know, there's no difference whether I can make it or not. Obviously, it's always a question mark, but I'm doing my absolute best in terms of training and preparation to give myself a best possible chance.
If you could gift one element of your game to the next generation, what would you give?
That's a good one. That's a good question. I mean, tennis is a very complete sport in terms of the physical, the mental abilities that you know, put in or invest on the court. You know, you need the optimal levels of flexibility, agility, strength, power, speed. You know, all of these aspects have to come together, and of course mentally, you know, you need to be super strong and disciplined and dedicated in order to reach the top and stay at the top, you know, which is a whole other level of I guess, task or a challenge. So I think probably it would be my versatility. I think that's something that really allowed me to excel in my life, in my career, on all surfaces. I was really always looking to upgrade my game and really hide my flaws as much as not only hide them, but actually make them a strength rather than you know, kind of giving up because that's just a shot that I don't know how to hit. I'd like work, you know, religiously on it to improve it. Of course, there's still shots which are, you know, some are better than others, but I think just the mental approach of really willing to improve your game on every surface, adapt your game to an opponent, and have all the array of options, you know, makes you feel more confident, a bit more also relaxed, because you know that you can pull out from your pocket, so to say, different tactical plays, because you can play deep in the court or inside of the court. You can serve and volley, or you can chip the returns, you can play slices and drop shots, you can play aggressive flat or spin. So it's important to have that versatility, particularly in today's game. Because you know, game is based mostly on the baseline nowadays. You know, it's not like it used to be with most of the players playing serve and volley, and 3 out of 4 slams until '88 were played on grass. So it's a completely different game and evolution from the technology of the rackets that we use, from the wooden rackets to today, materials that are so good and so light, and help with the speed of the ball and rotation and all the things that you want to do with the racket and the ball. So so I think it's important to really always look to improve and to perfect your game, to complete your game as much as you can. Don't settle for anything less.